I am an environmentalist, I'm a scientist. Connecting with youth to these organizations and into this movement. I say transgenerational because Bill was a few generations ahead of me, and I still do feel like I was able to connect with him. That was great. I was interested in this from an early age. I think someone like Bill, people like her, others that were in my life, speaking from my own experience, recognizing when there are young people that are, have this natural interest, just fueling the fire. That's what Bill did for me. It was your space too. Connecting it with their lives, connecting with their homes, with their neighborhoods, saying that nature isn't just our beautiful parks, our beautiful open spaces, but nature is in your backyard, in your home, like all around you, like it's there. It doesn't have to be this far away thing that you belong here, you're part of this. Conservation, preservation, environmental justice, and bringing all of that together. Recognizing intersections with civil rights, with economic injustice. Kids are probably still forming their opinions about, but that they hear about, they care about. I think they hear a lot of vitriol. We want to have conversations, we want to hear what your concerns are. You are the future, and how can we connect things with you and your life today? But the fight will go on, and we are a part of it. Bill was a part of it. Bill brought people in, built community. I'm actually really heartened to be here and just kind of feel the energy of this community.
I'm Carol Georgie. I am a retired high school teacher. And what I heard you say was that the elders with the wisdom recognized you and brought you into their group.
That intergenerational connection is really important. Being recognized by someone like Bill is formative for me.
He just confirmed it, but I've known in my heart is that he knew the youth were the important factor in this ongoing battle. He didn't let the youth come to him, he went to the youth. My projects in San Diego is going to be reaching out into the schools. If they have environmental clubs, if they have them, how can we help? If they don't have them, how can we start them? How can we engage them on their territory rather than expecting them to come to us?
OneCoolEarth.com started many years ago and was Lionel Johnson. Planted over 100,000 native trees in California. Several elementary schools where they bring in gardening and eating the food and just really connecting with it, and the kids love it.
I also think that seeding the potential interest at an early age is very critical.
Right.
And I celebrate the fact that we had, class after class of Dana Elementary School kids who took this easy walk through the park, came and sat here, got a little talk, had an experience, and that planted the seed, learning among the oaks. And that's really neat because it's working on property next to a school where students have this built into their curriculum, and they go out on hikes, and then the older elementary kids become oak ambassadors to teach the young kids. So they take responsibility, very high level understanding of the interactions of the oaks. Sing the Chumash welcome song. An elder shared the song with me and said that I could share it. It's something that Bill and I did out here and together. So a circle. The intention of the welcome song, welcoming Bill's spirit, we're welcoming those messages and carrying on the environmental message. Hey, 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 and then there's a big hoot.
How we reach out to the youth is give them an opportunity for wins early in their involvement with the environmental movement. One of the easier wins, I knew a kid that wanted to be involved with changing the world, helping the environment. He'd read about all the plastic bottles. You look around and you see everybody using these one-time plastic bottles, and this was years ago. He got his friends together, they formed a group. Well, they also didn't like the taste of the water in their water faucets at school. They started raising money to put water bottle refilling stations at their school. They were able to get the water bottles wholesale. They sold them for resale price to families, to other kids. They got groups to donate money to it, and they raised the money for these water bottle recycling stations at their school. I'm not going to say an easy win. It's a win, and it's a doable win with some effort. you can come after the small problems, and eventually you build up that, okay, these small wins lead up to the skill set and they're willing to invest your time and energy and money into tackling the big problems. They also learn, get in front of the school district, get in front of the school boards, and encourage them as they're doing investments in new schools and investments in their infrastructure. Look, this is important. It's a way to get the youth involved with our movement.